welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about wisdom teeth extractions. Nothing chiropractic related, wisdom teeth. So in April I got my wisdom teeth pulled. Worst idea I ever could have had during school. Like, I got all 4 of them taken out. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10, definitely would not recommend. But they had to go. They were causing me so much pain that I couldn't focus, I couldn't study, I couldn't do anything. So they had to go. So I made an appointment with the dentist. They took x-rays of my mouth, which I'm going to show you guys. And so based off those x-rays, she told me that my teeth were growing and slanted, as you can see, and that we're gonna need to pull those immediately. And it'll just make more sense to pull all 4 versus just the 2 at the bottom that were coming in a little awkwardly. So we went to the back and she was like, yeah, you need to pull all of them. Just pull them all. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, well, the guy that pulls them only comes on Tuesdays. So the dental assistant took me to the front so we could see, you know, what Tuesday coming. And he was booked out for a month. Mind you guys, I was in pain. I don't have a month to leave him to pull my teeth out. Like, I need these gone ASAP. So she referred me to an oral surgeon down the street. He was probably about 10 minutes away from their location. So I went there. Nobody went with me. And they were like, you know, since you're already on the way, we can schedule your consultation now, and then you come in, we're gonna take some x-rays so he can see what's going on, and then, you know, we can talk prices and things like that. So I go in, they take their x-rays. Mind you, I already got my x-rays taken and I have them with me. They're like, no, we need our own x-rays. So you want to expose me to x-rays again? Like, that's rude. But went ahead and got the x-rays done, and he was like, yes, we do need to get those out. They'll talk to you about pricing and scheduling, and we can do what we need to do. Thankfully, we had Good Friday off from school, so I scheduled my appointment for Good Friday. Perfect. Good Friday comes, and my boyfriend takes me to get my wisdom teeth pulled. So we're up. I'm excited. I'm nervous, and they take me in the back, sit in a chair, and then she puts the IV and then starts the saline solution first. She's like, it'll be a little cold, and I didn't feel any cold. So I'm like, maybe she'll have, you know, it in the right vein. I'm about to feel the whole surgery. I don't want to feel the whole surgery. Like, I can't take feeling every bit of them cutting and pulling. It was really bad. That's just everything that went through my head. She had a bunch of probes on my chest so they can monitor my heart rate, make sure I don't die while they pull my wisdom teeth out, because that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. So next the doctor comes in and he asks me if I have any questions. Then they go ahead and put the oxygen mask over my mouth, and then she starts administering the anesthesia. And so he tells me to take 3 deep breaths, and next thing you know, I'm out like light. All I remember next is waking up, like being forcefully woken up, like, you gotta wake up. And I'm like, okay. I don't know how I got from the chair to the wheelchair. I also don't know how I got from the wheelchair into the car. And I definitely don't know how I got from the wheelchair to Walmart. I know none of that. Like, I remember calling my parents. I don't know what they said. I have no idea what I said, but I called. That's all I remember, like the whole drive. And we went to Walmart to go pick up my medication. Let me show you guys the medication. I have 5 different medications here. I also had a mouthwash, and then they also had me bondaged up in like a scarf thing. It kind of like Velcroed at the top. It had ice packs to help with the swelling, like make the swelling go down. It's really funny. So I'm gonna tell you now, I did not take any of these medications. I only did the mouthwash and the steroid. They did give me a pack of steroids. Usually because steroids help with my allergies. That's really the only reason I took it. But Other than that, I only took the mouthwash and the steroids. That was it. I just didn't feel like I needed all this. The only thing I ended up taking was the ibuprofen, because once the numbness wore off, that pain was bad. I just went to sleep. I just took it and went to sleep. I'm like, I have to go to sleep. And I just started crying and went to sleep, because that's all I could do. It hurt again the next day for sure. And I remember I had a test on Monday. I'm like, I have to study for my test. So like, getting it during school, there's never a good time to get your wisdom teeth pulled. But if you can't study, you can't study. But I couldn't study after I got them pulled either. I had like 5 tests that upcoming week. It was just a bad week. But so I didn't take any of the 5 here. The mouthwash, it was like you had to rinse out your mouth twice. Then not the following Monday, but like a week after procedure, I went in and then they gave me a syringe. So I had to use like the syringe, either use mouthwash or water, and spray it into the holes to make sure it doesn't close with food in it, which is very important because that sounds disgusting. She's like, you'll have bad breath the rest of your life because it's disgusting. I'm like, you have a point. So let's see all the medications that they gave me. The mouthwash was pretty much like Listerine. So that, and then the steroid pack, I want to say it was like a 5-day dose. So you take like all of these and then it just decreases as the days goes on. So the first one we have is amoxicillin, 500 milligrams of this, and I was supposed to take 2 capsules by mouth, 1 every 8 hours until gone. Did not do that. So all of them are in here. Then we have on Dancetron, or also known as Zofran, 4 milligrams tablets, and I was supposed to take 1 every 6 to 8 hours for pain, with my pain medication as needed for nausea. So basically, this was to help the side effects of one of these medications. It's a really great idea we have going on in Big Pharma. It's a great idea. This one is metronidazole. I'm not saying any of these right, but life. It was 500 milligram tablets. I was supposed to take 1 by mouth every 6 hours until gone. Does not tell me what this is for. They gave me a whole packet of what everything was for, but I don't like medication as is, so giving me 5 of them wasn't the smartest idea. The ibuprofen was 800 milligram tablets. I was supposed to take 1 by mouth every 6 to 8 hours as needed for pain. Like I said, I took this maybe twice because it wasn't that bad. The last one was the oxycodone. So basically, if the ibuprofen wasn't enough, we have oxy. And so you take 1 tablet by mouth every 4 hours as needed for pain. This is really overkill, and this is also one of the reasons why a lot of people end up getting hooked on to like prescribed medications, because for a lot of times you don't need 5 medications to get you through. One of my friends who was in dental school, he had just graduated. When I ended up getting my wisdom teeth pulled, he was like, you don't need to take any of that other than the mouthwash and the ibuprofen if you really need it. Other than that, just do the mouthwash. Like, you don't need any of that. And so I'm like, I am gonna take you up on that offer, sir. Mouthwash only. So it was like mouthwash 2 to 3 times a day. I couldn't drink out of a straw for a week because it'll make the sockets dry, and you don't want dry sockets. It's gonna hurt. No alcohol, of course, because you're on medication. And I think that was it. I couldn't eat food for a few days. It hurt. I think I ended up trying to eat nachos, guys. I got stabbed with the nacho chip right in my gum. Over with. Don't want any more nachos. I didn't eat the rest of the nachos. I was like, this is disgusting. I hate nachos. It was a really bad thing. But also the funny thing was that they give you a disposal packet. So disposal RX. So what you're supposed to do is put all your leftover pills in a water bottle with some water, pour this in, shake it up, and then throw it away. They did say do not pour down the drain. Please discard in the trash can. So they only gave me one, and I think they expected me to have like just a few left. I have like whole bottles, so I'll probably put this in like a separate water bottle or like a Powerade bottle. Put it in a separate Powerade bottle, shake it up, throw it in the trash. Actually, let's see if we have any Powerade bottles. Or I have this bottle. It's just the Martinelli's apple juice bottle. And we're gonna pour all of the medications in the bottle. You just open these up. We're just gonna pour. So here's all the pills to take right here. So according to the instructions, I'm gonna add warm tap water until it is 2/3 of the way full. So I have water. Then I'm gonna rip this open. And we're gonna pour it in here. And it says shake for 30 seconds. Where'd the top go? The rest of them are pretty broken down and gone. Just the capsules are just chilling at the top. It's a lot of those. I don't remember which ones were the capsules, but. So, I'm just gonna throw this away. And then we'll be done. And I can just throw the rest of the containers away. Cause I don't even live at this address anymore. Yay. So that's even better. So I have like this thing about people knowing where I live, so that's a problem. So as far as wisdom teeth go, how bad is it to get them pulled? I would say my pain was at least a 7 out of 10 once the medicine first wore off. I just started crying, took the medicine, went to sleep. The days after, I would say it went down. The highest it got was really like a 4 out of 10, really irritating more so than anything. Not so much pain. Definitely got to make sure they give you that syringe, that you're syringing your mouth and getting all that nasty gunk up out of it, because that's disgusting. But other than that, please get your wisdom teeth pulled if they're hurting you. You do not want to ignore teeth infections. Like, it's not a fun thing to ignore. It's very important for you to know, like, hey, this hurts, what's going on, because a tooth infection can lead to absolutely anything, and you just never know. So definitely make sure you get your teeth checked, get them cleaned, make sure they look nice and pearly white. And until next time, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely turn your notifications on, so just hit that lovely bell button so that you guys can look forward to my next video. Can't wait to see you guys soon. You guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday.